Alright, so we're going to do a money and job. Whatever you do to make money, we're going to do a reading around that. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards at the end that will help hopefully shed light onto our relationship with money, what we can expect out of money. Hopefully we'll have messages from that deck there. Alright, little cooker. You're going to have to stay over there. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread from this deck. Same format. I'm just going to clear these cards. Girl, this is why I told you got to move. Now, if you would like, alright, so in case you are just watching this one, I think this is like the 4th reading that I've done. I just, I had some free time, so I've been doing these readings here, excuse me, for myself and for others. So, if you want a reading like this, they're $40. You can message me. Otherwise, these are general. I've done 4. This is the money reading. There's a general reading, a relationship reading, and then a spirit reading. We're going to use this reading and see what messages we have for our money and career. Okay? If you want to ask 3 questions, you can. If not, you can just take them as a generalization. But I've been pulling 3 cards from different decks at the end. Alright, so when it comes to money, and that's enough licking, Cookie. When it comes to money and our career. Alright. We have the 7 of Swords. Someone is being sneaky. Someone's telling lies. Someone's being deceitful. And it's because of people walking away from them. This is nostalgia, something to do with the past, okay? You may have, if this is like your actual job, then there's a lot of emotions from the past of what went on in the past that's still like lingering. Whoever at your job or however you make money, there was an energy there that was lying, tricking people, not telling the truth, out to get what they could. The thing about that is, though, while that energy is going on, there's some things here that you need to walk away from. And maybe you feel like you can't exactly walk away from it just yet. And it's founded in a past situation. And then we've got the death in reverse in the past. So it was like something needed to come to an end, but didn't quite, it didn't quite end completely. Like, this is holding on, being stagnant, fear of change. And this person right here, I mean, you probably can't see it all that well, but he looks like, the color of his skin, he looks like death. But it's almost like, you know, this person must have done something in the past. Like, they're still up to their shady, no good ways, I feel like. It's almost like Death himself has tried to come back and get steal those 5 swords. Like, you know, I feel like someone's sneaking around doing something. Not really able to let go and walk away. Either from that energy, from the job, from the thing that needs to die, but someone's not really allowing it to die. Yeah. So something like, I mean, this is still a good card, but it's like something is not, like, this is not having faith, feeling insecure, being discouraged, like your wish, hopes, or something around this didn't come completely to fruition. Alright, and then we end up where we're moving toward is the Queen of Cups. And I mean, this Queen of Cups, she's even looking back, like, at this situation. Like, she, you know, she's compassionate, she's calm. She is coming from, you know, when I speak of, like, places where you want to come from, or that intention, or like when you're sowing and reaping, you want to come from, like, the Queen of Cups. You want to embody the Queen of Cups energy, because, like, she is in her feelings, like, in a good way. They don't control her, they don't rule her. She knows that they're there. I mean, she could easily take those feelings and turn them upside down in the reverse for the worst, but when you're in this energy, and there is a good calm sense about her. Like, she looks abundant and rich right there. She's calm, she's comforted, she's got her drink. So in the future, where you're moving toward, like, you're going to be in a position where you can look back on this, and I feel like whoever you are watching, I don't feel, I mean, if this here is you, which I feel like it's someone else, this could actually be you in the red cloak. Like, you know what you had to leave and walk away from. There's a lot of emotions here. And it could be that with these two, somebody in your work environment, your boss, whatever, is trying to dredge up well, we know something ended, something changed. This person here is being sneaky. It's like they're doing things behind the scenes no one really knows about, while someone else is leaving. So maybe while you left, someone else is meandering around doing something. And it's founded in past situations. This has a lot to do with the past. Like, both of these cards right here speak of movement. It's like there's something, like, you got to be able to walk away from something. It's like leaving home, striking out, being independent, doing things your way, moving forward. You know, this here is like being stuck. And then, you know, you're moving forward and you are literally walking away from the things that no longer serve you. So you could be walking away from some deceptive, tricky behavior. You know, and a long time ago, it could have been one of your wishes, but now you see that it's either now or moving to the future, you're going to see how walking away from this was actually better for you. Let's see what the advice is. Yeah. Okay. So there was a lot of backstabbing. You could feel like you got stabbed in the back, like situation left you for dead. Like this was, I mean, this is like taking the pain. This is realizing the pain is done with, and now you can take them swords out, the knives out, and heal. That's what this is. So now it's time for you to take the swords out and heal and move on. Yep, and then an environment, whoever this tricky person here is, they might be crying over spilt milk. You might be looking around at some point in time looking at spilt milk, but I feel like this is an outside force. In the hopes and fears, we've got the Eight of Swords. Like that's kind of like being, you have hopes and fears about, like if you strike out on your own, are you going to end up getting, there's a lot of anxiety and fears about striking out on your own. It's like anxiety. That one's the 8. I feel like you have hopes around, like you have hopes that you will actually be successful. But I feel like there's a little bit more fear strung along with this. Like you fear, like you're gonna, by walking away from this, you may not be able to set yourself free from it. Like it might always be there, or this might be something you have to go back to. You know, and that's okay, because that's all part of like the emotional process. Alright, and then in the outcome we've got the Three of Wands. That's like, the Three of Wands is like your ships coming in. You know, you can see the stuff on the horizon. You're looking ahead. There's rapid growth involved. Like, and you know, I like how these two are sitting here looking at each other, because with this, these stars, those wishes, like all these stars here represent wishes and dreams that you have. But like over here, you're like, you're still looking forward. You're still looking to what those wishes and dreams are. So I feel like if you follow that, then you're going to see, it may put you in a situation where this embodiment here helps you to look ahead, helps you to see what other ventures are out there. Also, what you're looking for is also looking for you. Alright, so now I'm going to clarify this. Alright, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be looking at where things, you're going to have some choices you'll have to make. There will be some choices. You are able to see clearly. So whatever it is that's going on, you're able to see a clear picture about it. You saw like what was obsessive. You saw where there was work without reward. You know what those things are, and now you may have, because of this introspection, have to now make decisions based on, like with this Three of Wands, like where do you want to go? So that's what I see that there is for. Let me shuffle again. So it looks like a new wave of inspiration is going to come about. There's going to be, even though something is not going to, some type of partnership is going to break, which was down in here when we got into your advice and you, and then the past. There's going to be some form of inspiration to move forward. Someone might actually put in the effort to try and work something out, or come back together, come back around. This is one of those things here where this is a relationship that two people have to choose to make this relationship work. Two people have to make this work. This is like two people, whatever this is, two people aren't wanting to work together. You may see, Lord, you may see, because of this new sprig of passion that comes about, that people aren't working together, and there's a little bit of overindulgence and gossip about the situation and why it hasn't worked out. But I don't think that I would necessarily feed into that. Okay. So, with this up here about this looking ahead into a newer direction, it's going to bring about an end to toxic behaviors. And then there is going to be like, I like how this comes out on top of that, because you'll be able to see the bigger picture here and be a leader and overcome these challenges. And with that, it's going to bring completion. So it's like you're going to complete a cycle in your life that's going to bring about a new beginning in something. So where one door closes, another one opens. And that's up there is near the outcome, which is great. I'd so much prefer to see that combination there in the outcome. So now I'm going to stop here, and if I look at the three bottoms, you know, there is some stiff competition, and 5's all about change. There are two 5s here, 5, 10, 5, 5, 10, 5. So there's change, there's completion, and there's change again. There may be like some heated type of competition. This isn't the 5 of Swords, thankfully, because the 5 of Swords is like of words. But when it comes to like this is like a passionate thing. So competition, conflict, reality. Someone's able to see reality for what it is. Like, there ain't no bullshit. And because you're able to see that, I would say that yeah, your beliefs, your traditions, your values, your spiritual self is actually able to see this. And this is going to bring about change. Like a good change. Because the Wheel of Fortune here is upright. So this will bring about good change. You know, stick to tradition here, your values, your morals. Like, those things right there will help you on an organized front, I feel like, come out of this. I wanted to say unbeheathed, unbeheathed, whatever unbeheathed, whatever that means. So let's see what this deck here has to say. So this is around your career, your money. It may be time for you to look at new options, new jobs, new prospects, something like that. We've got health here. So I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So with this card, health, your physical body, your health may be like calling to you about how you need to change your habits, your lifestyle. Your health could be changing for the better now. Maybe that you're at home and not working. We've got change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So something is changing, and it's changing for the better. Wow, boy. And then we got peace. I'm going to tell you something. Boy, you cannot put a price on peace. Alright, so I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So whatever is going on, and if I look at the bottom of that, we've got perspective. I'm sorry, good Lord. Let me slow down. I've got perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Trust. I accept my inner voice and will always guide me correctly. And balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And then we had acceptance. So it's like, you may be coming to the conclusion, or will be soon, that maybe you do need to make healthier changes, healthier choices in your life, and you could be already starting to implement them, and they're going to be bringing you peace. And I'm telling you, when I said you cannot put a dollar amount on peace, okay? Peace is like the ultimate, supreme state of being. And if you want a broader perspective on that, then I would watch the movie Equalizer. It's the one with the Russian. So either that's the first, I think that's the first one. Yeah. He talks about peace in that one a lot. And yeah. There's not enough money in the world that could be equivalent or equal or bring about peace. So yeah, check that out and see what you think. But there's our reading. Hopefully, let me know what you think about that one. And I'll see you guys all again here soon. Take care. Namaste.